Knicks head down to South Beach, man, to take on the Miami Heat, a hungry Miami Heat team who found themselves 3 games in back of the Knicks for that 5th spot in the East, man. And this was a tipsy-turvy type of game, man. This Knicks defense, soul-searching at the moment, couldn't get the key stops. Some bad turnovers on the night. They did get some good offense, though. R.J. Barrett with a team-high 26 points. Quentin Grimes, welcome to the party, man. 22 points for Grimes. He was able to find his arc, his shot. But in the end, man, there was just no defense to be had in the fourth quarter as Tyler Hero, Max Strus, and Jimmy Butler make quick work out of the Knicks in the fourth and bomb away from 3. So the Heat win 127-120. A critical game. Knicks fall and now lose 2 in a row. And it is officially gut check time. We talked about it after the Soda game. I talked about it on the Bleacher Report live stream. This Knicks defense has to tighten up because right now they are bleeding. Bleeding.
Yep.
They can't stop anything at the point of attack. They can't protect the paint. And they're getting bombed away on from 3. How do you win games that way? They're scoring enough. They're scoring more than enough. But they cannot stop a single thing. And tonight, once again, they got exposed. Point of attack, pick and roll coverage, rim protection, 3-point defense. This is one of the worst offenses in the league. And you have another night where you give up 58% from downtown. And this is the time when stars rise to the occasion and elevate their teams. And Jimmy Butler's been doing that. Then the fourth quarter hero in the last matchup against the Knicks, Tyler Hero, was once again that tonight. No adjustments, no stops, no double teams. Until they started double teaming these guys with 1 minute left in the fourth. Come on, Tibbs. This is one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the league, and Tyler Hero is cooking everybody from RJ to Julius to anybody they put in front of him. And we didn't send one trap, not one double team until the 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. They could not get the key stops. Another thing, the turnovers. 17 turnovers leading to 20 Heat points. You can't win that way on the road, bro. And then lastly, offensively, as I said, you had guys get going. Again, RJ continues to heat up on the offensive side. Quentin Grimes, the one we've been talking about for a while now. Can Grimes get off the snide? Can he get more than one shot in the second half of the game? Well, he had 12 tonight, and he was great. 6 of 10 from downtown. 22 points for Grimes. But the only problem, Al, is this. Where was he in the fourth quarter? My man Quentin Grimes didn't get back into the game until about 3:50 left in the fourth quarter. And so as I've been saying, the Grimes-RJ quickly rotation is going to continue to be an issue. How do you manage it? Because Tibbs refuses to stick with the hot hand. Tonight it was Grimes' night to finish. Quick didn't have it, and he sat Quick. I was okay with that. Tonight was Quentin Grimes' night to play major minutes in the fourth quarter, and he wasn't there.
Man, a lot of things. Defense was porous. I didn't think Julius was able to get going, even though when you look at the box score, it's somewhat efficient. 7 for 16. He didn't get that 3-pointer to drop. I thought he lost his cool a little bit, and when he got the tech, you don't need the tech. I get it. The officiating was terrible, but your team's down. You do not need to give the opposing team any more ammo to create a greater lead. You got to stay checked. You can't have that moment. I thought Quickly was just, he didn't have it tonight. Key moment for me, Knicks get the lead in the fourth quarter. They were up 101-100. IQ, instead of facilitating and organizing the offense, chucks up a 26-footer from 3. I thought that was totally unnecessary.
He had a lot of issues with the pressure defense.
But you know what's crazy? Before that, he had a good sequence where he was patient. He drew the double team. He found Hartenstein. Not Hartenstein. He finds Josh Hart, and then Josh Hart finds, who is it, Mitch or Hartenstein for a dunk?
Yes, yeah.
I think it was Mitch. It was Mitch. Yeah, it was Mitch for the dunk.
Yeah.
So I see that. I'm like, okay, that's good play. Why go for an unnecessary three when this game is tight? Get it together. You have to have. Quickly's been awesome this entire season. These last couple of games, man, he's had some boneheaded decision making when it comes to like putting up threes for no reason, not trying to get his teammates involved. This one just was so infuriating because organize the offense. This game is being called tight. The refs are calling it tight against you. You have to chip away from every single point that you can get. Taking a three with time left on the clock instead of organizing really infuriated me. And he got pulled from that moment, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
You do not do that in a tight game. You don't. And then to make matters worse, that's when Grimes should have came in.
Right.
So many questionable decisions. It's even like when Jimmy Butler traveled and they called the foul afterwards. Challenge that play. What are we watching here tonight, man? So it goes from the play, it goes to the refs, like just so many things. Just so many things tonight. It was really infuriating. This game was infuriating on so many levels. From the refs, poor play, poor decision making, but especially between Quickly and Randall, like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
It's close to playoff time. You got to keep your composure because guess what? Hopefully it's not this lopsided when it comes to being officiated, but it's going to be called tight.
Brunson getting doubled basically the whole game just shows how much of a threat he is and how much of a key part he is on this team.
Yeah.
People saying he had a bad game. No, he was being guarded by two guys the minute he touched the 3-point line, the perimeter. So he's still that guy. Don't get that twisted. Tibbs, he needs to stop being old and hard-headed, man. Rotate more, man. The minute you see some of your guys not playing that well, rotate. Grimes proved himself. It wasn't even like Grimes was making bad shots. Grimes was hot, and he took him out just because Tibbs loves his starters. He rides or die with his starters. That's cool and all, but when your team, your bench, your hot bench is playing well together, keep them out there until they prove you otherwise. We have to do that. Other teams aren't afraid of our starters as much as they're afraid of the bench the whole team put together. You feel me? Yeah. In terms of that, Randall's still my dude, but he doesn't do enough 40 to 50-point games to be this emotionally difficult, man. I think in the playoffs, like, this is going to be every game. He's going to have difficulties. He's going to be having tough refs. He's going to be having tough calls, and he can't be emotionally out of it to where, again, he's not allowing that emotion to elevate his game. He's using it to distract him or distract his teammates. Yeah. That's not cool. I didn't say anything last time because 57 points is crazy, but he doesn't do that enough to warrant where, oh, yeah, it's fine. You know, he needs to get that together. Mentally, he needs to be there for the team, or else we're going to lose some games because of him, and that ain't going to be cool.
Yeah. He's got to channel the energy, you know. And even Breen said it on the telecast. This is what you're gonna see in the playoffs. So you got to play smarter.
I just felt like it was a lot of adjustments that needed to be made. We just didn't look like we wanted it. Miami came into this game and it's like Jimmy Butler must have had it circled on his little calendar that he had over his bed or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. I see why, you know, he has the respect that he has in the league. You know, he definitely showed up tonight. He gave us a game. I got to be honest. But, you know, RJ played good. I wish we would have got a little bit more from Julius, but I'm not going to pile on Julius tonight because I could see the frustration. It was a lot of missed calls. A lot of calls didn't go our way tonight. Yeah. And I think Julius kind of took that on. And, you know, he gets into these fits and, you know, it didn't go that bad, but he got a tech, you know. So it's going to get overblown. But I'm not looking at that. I'm more or less looking at the adjustments that wasn't made. You feel me?
Yeah.
This just felt like a punch in the face as a Knicks fan, you know, because Miami, you always want to win against a Miami team.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to be honest, I called it. I was speaking to a personal friend. I didn't tweet this, but I was speaking to a personal friend, and I said, you know what? Miami is going to beat us this game. I didn't want to be right, but I said it. I'm like, Miami owes us one, and this might have been the one that we owe them. So hopefully we get right. We make the adjustments, you know. Good game from Grimes, but hopefully we make the adjustments overall for the next few games. It's only 8 games left. You know, we got the 5 spot. We just got to get ready. This was a playoff feel type game. The refs definitely, you know, they swayed the game a lot. I definitely feel like the NBA needs to get right with the refs.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, good game. Go Knicks, man. Hopefully we get them on the next one.
Okay. Appreciate the call, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Number 1 show for the fans, by the fans. Remember that the show's also available in podcast format, so no reason to miss it. See you guys tomorrow. Can the defense get back on track? So left to be seen. Peace.